Hi, Bailey's Tigers. Miss Sandra Vitch here, and we're back for Digital Citizenship Week. It's jueves. Let's see what we're going to focus on today. Before we get started, let's ask the question, how do you feel today? And I see with my looking eyes a new character. Are you feeling calm? Maybe excited? Maybe sad? Or maybe frustrated? Go ahead and stop and think how you are feeling today. I am feeling excited because it is continuing to be Digital Citizenship Week. Here's our question that we will focus on today. If you want to read it with me, you can. What footprints are we leaving behind? Miss Sandrovich, footprints are feet? Why are we talking about that with technology? Well, look at our two red words, our technology words for the week. The first one is digital footprint. Our second word is trail. Let's see how these connect with technology. So let's look at this picture. I see a laptop. I see that new little character peeking over, but then I see footprints on the screen. This is digital footprint. Can you say that word? Good job. Digital footprint is a record of what you keep online, including websites that you visited, videos that you've watched. Those are considered your digital footprint. Not your footprint on the screen, but it keeps track of everything that you've went to on your device, whether it be your iPad at school, your iPad at home, or a laptop. So it's really important that we are careful about our digital footprint. Our second word, let's look at this picture. There's our new character with a magnifying glass. And again, little paw prints or footprints. This is trail. Can you say the word trail? Now, when you hear this word, you might think of a path or a track. And we can use this word in different ways. A trail is a path or a track that you walk. But with technology, it is a path that you go with your device, meaning the path to get to your website, the path to get to your app. For example, all my kindergartners out there, what path or trail do you take to get to Gigi? Well, you go to Clever, then you log on with Google, and then you click on the Gigi app. My first and second graders out there, what trail do you take to get to Lexia? You go to Schoology, you go to the waffle with the blueberry, you click on Clever, and then you click on Lexia. That's your trail when talking about technology. So let's focus more on this question, but we do have our new character. Let's meet, you guessed it, feet. I'm going to pause my video here so you can see.
On this episode, it's feet.
Hello, digital citizens. My name is Feet. I'm known for being careful about the footprints that I leave. Today I'm at the park, exploring with my friends. Thinking carefully about where I step is important because I don't want to fall or squish a cute little bug.
Thank you.
Every time we take a step, we leave a trail of footprints. And the same thing happens on the internet. You can't actually see footprints online, but every picture we post or text we send leaves a digital trail of where we go and what we share. I love to post online, but I'm always careful of what I share. For example, some things should only be shared with grown-ups you trust, like your home address or phone number. So remember to think before you share, and use your feet carefully when leaving tracks online.
Hey, Feet, I found some strange tracks over here. Come look.
Gotta go, but my question for you digital citizens out there is, what footprints are you leaving online?
great question, Feet, of what trail are we leaving online or when we use a device? So let's take a look at our activity, boys and girls. So if you're doing this video whole group, go ahead and pause and pass out this paper. And if you're doing this by yourself, you can pause the video here and get this paper. We're going to focus on that question that Feet told us of how do we track our trail online or on any device that we use. And we have to be careful with what we share because we don't want to share really important information with just anyone. So now that you have this paper, first make sure your name is at the top. And we're going to think. There's 4 different parts here. There's 4 different examples of what you might share online, meaning you might share on a website, you might share on an app or a game, or maybe when talking with a friend through text messages. We're going to think, is this something I should share? Or should I stop and not share this? If it's something you should share, you're going to color it in. If you're thinking, I should stop and not share this, we're going to put a big X over it. So we're going to kind of do this one together. So here I have a you do. We're going to do it together as a group. So our first one here, favorite hobby, playing drums. Let's stop and think. Is this something I could share with a friend and have a trail of? Or should I stop and not share this? What do you think? I agree that this is something that you can share with a friend or you can share online. So go ahead and color in the first one. I'm going to use an orange here for the drum. And of course, mine is not perfect, but that's okay. And then feet was also orange. Did not think this one through, but I'm going to go ahead and color in Mr. Feet. You could definitely take your more time with this class. All right. So definitely sharing your favorite hobbies is okay to post and have that digital footprint of online. Maybe I would visit a website to find out any classes I could take for learning how to play drums. That's an okay thing to share. Okay. If you need more time for this square, go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to move on to the next one. Going across here, it says where you live. And this one has the address, 32 Foot Trail Road, Apartment 12, Mediatown, California. So let's stop and think. Is my address, where I live, something that I would want to share and have a digital footprint of? If you're thinking, no, I don't want to share my address, I agree with you. Sharing your address with someone, that digital footprint can somehow lead up to a stranger and then they know your address. And we do not want that, Tigers. So I'm going to take my red. You can take any color, but we're going to put a big X over it. We do not want to be sharing our address to anyone and having that trail on our devices. That's something private that you only share with people who are close to you, such as family, maybe some very close friends. If you need more time, pause the video here, but I'm going to go on to our next example. Favorite food, pepperoni pizza. Who here's favorite food is pepperoni pizza? Anyone? I personally am not a fan of pepperoni on my pizza, but I do like pizza. So let's stop and let's think. Is this something that we can share and have a digital footprint? If you said yes, I agree with you. Maybe a part of your trail online is finding a pizza place near you, and you can use maps to find it and go visit. That's an example of using your trail of what you search for. So we would definitely be okay sharing this. I don't have brown, so I'm going to do a little bit of the cheese here. And I'm going to color in my pepperoni, even though I do not like pepperoni on my pizza. Now, my question is, how do we all feel about pineapple on our pizza? All right. If you need more time coloring in, you could pause the video here. But for time's sake, I'm going to move on to the next one. All right. Birth date, March 10th, 2013. Let's stop and let's think. Do I want to share my birthday as my trail and have it on certain places? Yeah, just like the address, your birthday is something private that you should keep to your families and close friends. So I think this one deserves an X. We don't want to be sharing this online for everyone to see. So let's take a color and put a big X. That's something private that we don't want as our digital footprint online. Take a look at that. We did a great job. Give yourselves a little pat on the shoulder, a gentle pat. Good job, Tigers. So, I have to erase here because it has everything from our pizza and our feet. But you can see on the screen, who should we meet next? We've had a lot of characters so far. Let's go over who we have met. So, we've had, and I know there's a little bit left, and that's okay. We've had Arms, telling us to balance our time with technology and other things that we love. Guts, go with your gut feeling. We had Feet, and we talked about him today about using your digital footprint and the trail on your device. We've also had Heart, of being kind to others, and Legs, to be an upstander and stand up for others. Tomorrow's the last day of Digital Citizenship Week. I wonder who we're going to meet. It might be the last person here. So come back tomorrow and we'll learn about Head. Bye, Tigers. Great job.